today's game.
Thanks, guys. As you both know, history is a big part of every divisional matchup in the NFL. So even though there's a lot of roster turnover year to year in the league, both sides here today still recognize that any divisional game ratchets up the passion on the field. And guys, today should be no different, so expect a very physical game. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. He'll start his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. He was a first-round pick out of Delaware. Quarterback, Joe Flacco.
When you're 6'6" and you can throw the football like Joe Flacco, you're always dangerous on the field, and every defensive back has a hard time sleeping the night before they play the Baltimore Ravens.
First down coming up. Flacco's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He has the grab, and it's Ryan Clark who is able to tackle him. One Raven who can beat you in so many ways, running back Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, good on the run, got the speed. You know, Jim, he's just so small. Sometimes he's hard to find behind all those big offensive linemen.
Dixon's in the slot here for this play. 2nd and 10. Going across the middle. Head linebacker, a player to watch, Lamar Woodley.
Yeah, Lamar Woodley, the Steelers need him to be a force rushing the passer from the outside. He did a good job last year. He's just got to stay healthy.
Dixon's moved from the tight end position to the slot. 3rd and 7. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, that time, getting sacked early in the football game, just not a good job by the quarterback. He had the time, he held on to the football too long. You just got to get rid of him.
And they'll call on Cook for the punt. Breaks the tackle. That's a tackle right near the 48. Roethlisberger's heading out now for his first series.
And Jim, when you talk about Ben Roethlisberger, every coach of the opposing team says the same thing every single time to us. We got to keep him in the pocket, because once he breaks the pocket, that's where the big plays happen.
Dwyer is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger sells the play fake and looks downfield. Here's the player who basically lives at the Steelers complex, Antonio Brown. He'll outwork everybody.
You said it right. He is the hardest worker on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it shows. That's why he's productive on the field.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. Good yardage picked up on that call.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
They break through, tackle him behind the line. Terrell Suggs was the 2011 NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And he did a great job coming back from that Achilles injury in 2012. He is a leader of the Baltimore defense. He knows how to make plays. He's a linebacker and a defensive end. That says it all about Terrell Suggs.
Cotcheries, a receiver in the slot. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Comes up short. And he just couldn't find the mark on what was a very long kick in the first place.
Well, look, that was definitely not a gimme, and you got to look at it. It takes a perfect snap, hold, and a kick, and he just missed it.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center, and Rice is taking the handoff. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
Second down following the run. Throws to the right. That catch gives them a first down.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And he's got 4 yards. Dixon's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. 2nd and 6. Looking to the right side and throwing. Tackles made.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
On first down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's brought down.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
And now they'll try over again on second down. They feed it to him again, and that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Terrible call that time by the coach. The defense was expecting run. They were up there. They were aggressive, crowd the line of scrimmage, and you just played right into their hands, and they got the tackle for the loss.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Tight end in motion. Flacco's going to take it from the gun. Eyeing that left side and sailing out of bounds. The Baltimore Ravens now lining up for a field goal. There is a flag out and converts on the 3.
Running into the kicker. Defense.
They were just a little too eager trying to block that kick. Ravens getting set to kick it away. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers come out in a bunch set. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Brought down right at the 50.
Well, it doesn't look like much, but it really serves the purpose. Picks up the first down, and now they have a chance to open things up.
We're getting set to watch the Steelers now, but they went through a lot of injury issues a year ago, including Polamalu for much of the season. Roethlisberger, who had all kinds of issues, including that strange rib injury that was endangering his aorta. So they had all kinds of stretches where they were not at full strength.
Yeah, they never used it as an excuse. That's what I love about the Steelers. Mike Tomlin, no matter who's not playing for his football team, his mantra is always this: next man up. And they do a wonderful job of that. And you got to overcome injuries in the NFL. And over the years, the Steelers have done a great job of that.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. Intercepted. in on the stop.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. He'll throw it over the middle, under pressure, and incomplete.
That's a nice route that time by the wide receiver, running the corner route, and the quarterback just throws it too far and misses it.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Second down and 10. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
When the football's in the air, the receiver on the curl route has to see it and come back towards the quarterback. That's what he did that time. That's why they got the completion.
2-minute warning. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Looks around. He had no time to get set. Dixon's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Second and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Ravens had great starting field position following the interception, and they did a good job of not squandering that opportunity to score. And certainly the defense will be looking to force another turnover in a moment here. Miller's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Throws to the right. Could have been intercepted.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
Roethlisberger able to find Emmanuel Sanders.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to. This play you see a lot in the NFL now. It's called a drag route, going across the field. Good job by the receiver, outrunning the defensive back, and a good throw by the quarterback.
He'll fire it out to the left. That reception picks up the first down. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Dwyer is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Gotta make that play.
Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rules that you can't touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Brown's in the slot. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. The Steelers get a first down. You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense. There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
2nd and 8. Brings it into his body. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Courtney Upshaw brings the quarterback down. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. So that's going to do it for the first half. Ravens are up here in this one. The Steelers set to return the kick. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Kacheries lined up in the slot. Dropping back 3. That catch good for a first down.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant passes.
Tackle down at the 47.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker. When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Now 1st and 10. Dwyer's going to secure the handoff. Picks up about 8.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Dwyer is in the backfield. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a first down catch.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Holds them to 7.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time. Oh, bad decision that time by the quarterback. He tries to force the football into the end zone, and it almost gets picked off by the defense.
The kick is through for 3.
Nice little recovery that time by the field goal holder. He gets it in position. This kicker, he is a machine right down the middle.
And he begins his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. First down on the way. Looking to the right side and throwing. Catch is made.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Player showing no restraint, coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards. Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Second down here. Trying to work that left side. Picked off by Ike Taylor. Right past one player.
That was a terrible throw by the quarterback. When you're off target like that, you deserve to throw an interception.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Dwyer's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Antonio Brown with the catch. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Throws the pass. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Miller's moved from the tight end position to the slot. And a completion this time. Gains 13.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. It appears this is just a minor injury, so he'll be back on the field here in short order.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Gain of 8.
Well, if you're a good running back, when there's not a lot there, you find a way to make some extra yards. Here in the red zone, it's even more important.
This is third down. Roethlisberger's back in shot. Scores the touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
Matching scores here as we get set to kick it off again. The score's 10-10. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First and 10. Rice. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Flacco from the shotgun. Working that left side. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Well, if you want to exploit cover 3, then you better be ready to throw the football to the sidelines. Well, my man is not afraid, and that was a good throw.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time, the defense gets the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Listen, I blame this one on the quarterback. When you see the defense in a situation like that, you must change the play. Don't waste one in the NFL. You don't get enough chances as it is, and that one lost yards. As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Catch is made. A tackle that had to be made, and that'll set up fourth down.
You're near midfield. It's fourth down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
Waves his arm, and he's going to make a fair catch. Offense lines up here. First and 10. Looking across the middle. Ball's going to be incomplete. The hit knocked the ball out.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Always aware of the change. He's got the catch, and he's got the first. Potcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. Handoff. Nice tackle. Coming up, second down. The throw to the left. And Heath Miller with some nice hands brings in the bullet pass.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Quarterback drops back, play action. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. Almost intercepted.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against his cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath, or right down the middle.
Reaches out and snatches it. The Ravens are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Steelers have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter. Bell's handed the football, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Steelers with a field goal try to take the lead here in the 4th. No good. An empty trip for the offense.
Oh, when that football went up, it looked like it was going to be good, but he just misses it.
This game is all tied up, and it's headed to the wire. Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Waits for an opening to unfold, and the throw is incomplete.
What a good job by the offensive line. They gave the quarterback all day to throw it. He just couldn't put it on target.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Flacco will take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The Ravens head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left in the game. And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3 and out.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Steelers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Sam Cook for the punt. And he's brought to the ground. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. First down here. And the overtime period begins on this play. Nice chunk of yardage picked up by Rice.
Ray Rice just hides behind those big offensive linemen. Hard to find him, and all of a sudden when you do see him, it's too late. He gets by you. That time he picks up big yards.
First and 10. Back to the ground now on first down. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down. Scanning the field. That ball is going the other way. Makes a move and gets around the defender.
And a touchback. What a terrible job by the quarterback. When nobody's open, tries to force the pass, and look, what's it turn into? An interception.
Miller's moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. He makes the catch. Elam makes the tackle.
This is just a good example of how the NFL has changed. If you want a big play, you don't always have to throw it down the field and design something special. To throw it to these wide receivers short, we can see they're able to take short passes, great tackles, and with their talent, they get long gains. When quarterbacks see cover 4 defensive backs playing back against the deep passes, they know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. At that time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field. I will say this for the offensive coordinator, he is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries to run game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much. Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. Looking for a receiver on the left side here.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Terrible game management that time by the coach. It's 3 downs, it's 4th down. What should you do? Well, I think you should punt it. He goes for it and puts his defense in a tough position.
The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
I think this is one of the easier throws in the NFL. Don't make the mistake throwing it up the field. Throw it across the field so the receiver can run to it. That time the quarterback leads the receiver way too far on the post route.
Dixon's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. 3rd and 9. Throwing now to his left. Wide open for the catch. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Flacco flings it way down the field.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Wide to the left. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the 1st down. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
The kick is good. A tightly contested contest that has now come to a conclusion. Phil, you never won in overtime. You have a lot of experience. What it feels like to lose a game like this.
Well, I'm
0
really...
for 2. What was it like?
I'm glad you brought him up, but it was devastating to lose both of them, to fight all that time and to play 60 minutes and play pretty well. And then when it's over, nothing to show for it. That's tough.